everybody, welcome back, just me, Star Cub. This is my second video for the day, which is going to be a movie review to possibly one of the greatest horror movies I have ever seen. Hands down, absolutely beautiful. It is, I consider it a absolute masterpiece in horror storytelling. It is based on the same name horror movie from 1977, directed by Dario Argento. Personally, it's one of my favourites of his, although not entirely my favourite from Dario Argento. But nonetheless, can anyone guess what it is? It is Luca Guadagnino's Suspiria from 2018, which stars Dakota Johnson, Tilda Swinton, Goth, and Chloe Grace Moretz. The 2018 version of Suspiria, hands down, absolute horror masterpiece. It is, and I consider it to be far superior to Dario Argento's 1977 horror classic. I mean, I love Dario Argento's Suspiria, don't get me wrong. It is absolutely amazing. Jessica Harper as one of the main characters in it. She's absolutely brilliant in it. But I think the 2018 version is just far superior in every way. Luca, hands down, took the same premise, but then completely made it his own film, exploring more of the mythology behind the three mothers, putting a twist on Suspiria, making it his own, and setting it in a completely different setting as well. It basically is set in 1977. It's in the backdrop of Berlin, and it's basically Dakota Johnson's character Susie leaves her home and goes to a prestigious dance academy in Germany, which is basically run by a coven of witches. And Tilda Swinton is one of those mysterious people that runs at the academy. She plays Madame Blanc, and hands down, Tilda Swinton knocks it out of the ballpark. It was Joan Bennett who played the original Madame Blanc in Dario Argento's 1977 classic Suspiria, but hands down, Tilda Swinton knocks it out of the ballpark. Absolutely, they all knock it out of the ballpark. Luca's storytelling is done in 6 narrative parts and then an epilogue to follow. And from the word get-go, the cinematography, the script, the characters, the story, everything is just absolutely hands down, absolutely amazing. It engrosses you from start to finish. The music score, the soundtrack, is done by Tom York. He is absolutely goddamn amazing. His soundtrack score to Suspiria, hands down, absolutely amazing. You would have heard it in the trailer that was running. That is one of his soundtracks. Absolutely amazing. He did a brilliant job. Basically, Suspiria takes everything from 1977, but Luca basically expands everything, explores more of the dance academy, the other girls that are involved that Susie meets. It's a big story narrative. It's engrossing, it's dark, it's gritty, it's grim, it's bloody, it's absolutely goddamn gloomy and glorious. Suspiria, the 1977 version, was known for splashing all the neon colours, greens, reds, blues, yellows, oranges. All that sort of colour was more lush, and a lot of it was just psychedelic in your face. It was amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to piss a lot of people off, but The 2018 version does a way better job of just exploring everything so much better. Its runtime is 152 minutes, so it's close to 3 hours long. But let's face it, the 3 hours that its runtime is, Suspiria really knocks it out of the ballpark. It just completely doesn't do the lavish, in-your-face, psychedelic colours that Dario Argento is known for. Luca takes it and does the more gritty, sort of brownish, wintry sort of colours. There is a splash of colour in it when it comes to the real far-out, mind-bending parts of it with colours, which you saw in the trailer as well. But majority of it is browns and blacks and real sort of like wintry, just gloomy colours, which really fits the theme of this film. It's about motherhood, it has political stuff in it, but the political stuff to do with politics and power is part of the story. It doesn't overtly shove it in your face, but it's part of the backdrop of this story. Why it's all a part of the story, I'm not gonna spoil for you, but it is hands down amazing. Jessica Harper, who played the original Susie in the original Suspiria, she has a cameo in this. She is absolutely amazing when she appears in it. I can't believe Luca got her. Jessica Harper is an amazing actress. She was absolutely amazing in the original Suspiria. But, man, I have to give all the praise to Luca. He totally knocked it out of the ballpark. Suspiria is just mesmerizing from start to finish. It literally just took my breath away. And I've discussed this with a lot of people. I think it is far more superior in every way to Dario Argento's original. And his three films, which is known as the Three Mothers trilogy, it's Suspiria, Inferno, and then The Mother of Tears. In my personal opinion, Inferno is hands down my favourite out of his Three Mothers trilogy. Inferno, absolutely amazing. The soundtrack to that, absolutely goddamn amazing. I just fell in love with Inferno. I've seen Inferno quite a few times. I'm going to do a rewatch, as I'm going to do a rewatch for Suspiria. But if you have not seen either of them, I would say go this one, the 2018 version. But if you want to see where it all started from, get Dario Argento's one first. But personally, I think Luca Guadagnino's Suspiria is a masterpiece. One of the greatest horror films I have ever seen. Hands down, I don't think anyone can beat the storytelling that he put into Suspiria and made it his own. It is goddamn amazing. I can't explain it any other way. We all have our opinions on it, I guess, but Dakota Johnson in particular, she was really amazing in the main character role. As the twists and turns happen with the narrative, her character just evolves and just constantly evolves, as with Tilda Swinton, Goth. There's some of the dance choreography scenes in Suspiria, hands down some of the best choreography I've ever seen in my life. It just takes my breath away. As I said, it's just amazingly shot. The story is absolutely amazing. It takes everything that Suspiria was in 1977 and completely just reinvents the Three Mothers. This is the first film. I really hope that Luca can do a sequel to this and then conclude with the final film, the third film. I think he deserves to have the second sequel made and then the third. I know it didn't get it got polarizing opinions from people. It didn't do well at the box office, but you know what? Suspiria is going to go down in history as one of the greatest horror movies ever made. I can't, I'm not going to argue with anybody when they say 1977 Suspiria is way better than 2018's. We each have our opinions, like I said. I respect that, but in my opinion, Suspiria 2018, absolutely goddamn amazing. Get out there, people. Get it, rent it, buy it, whatever. Watch it, and then let me know what you think of it. I would love to hear other horror fans' opinions on what they found really interesting about the 2018 Suspiria, why they loved it or why they hated it. I'd love to hear from anybody. Drop me an email, put it in the comments. Let's go. Let's discuss Suspiria 2018. Even really am fascinated that Luca hasn't been given the chance to see out a second film or a third film. I really hope that he does, because I would love to see his vision for this trilogy play out with Tom York doing all the music, the soundtrack. Absolutely amazing. Well, this is my second video done. For all those that got to remember to click like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay up to date. I've got a couple more things in the pipeline, but stay tuned to my channel for more updates. I've got another movie review coming later on this afternoon, early evening. But I really hope you enjoyed this one. I personally loved talking about this one. I'm probably going to do a follow-up talk about Suspiria 2018 down the track, because personally I think this is one of my favourite films of all time. Hands down, the #1 movie, in my opinion, is Suspiria 2018. And no one will ever make me change my mind either. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned to the next video, which will be coming very soon. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.